The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball. Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of two.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
That was on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
Net luck. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Nearly gets the edge. Jameson with a great delivery there. 8 runs added in that over. India are none for 8.
First over complete.
End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. India are none for 12.
They're doing it comfortably already. Play their cards right and they can get a boost to their net run rate as well.
Fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away.
Bracewell comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
They only need a little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. The fielder will pick that one up off the square boundary.
Punished on this pitch. An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers. Brace. Cuts that off well in the infield. 11 runs added there. India are none for 31.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they...
Goes over the top with that shot.
Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Good shot, a beauty.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
At last. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India are none for 59.
Well, they needed to come out strong, and they've certainly done that. Averaged 10 plus runs and over, and they've given themselves a strong foundation.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
End of the over. India are none for 67.
They've got busy working.
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Clark. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take. Power and precision in that shot. Six runs added in the over. India are 1 for 73.
They've done well, sometimes after the...
Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy.
Whacked away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Fultz has kept the pressure on in this over. Just power and precision in that shot.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest.
That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run...
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. They pull up short of the boundary though.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
End of the over, 3 off it. India are 1 for 107. Great shot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Length, too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Drilled that one away.
And that brings up 50 runs.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
To see how the bowler can respond. Massive outside edge. Yeah, time's out. Just got to accept it and move on. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Wow, that's missed a lot. Ashok, the spinner, coming into the attack. End of the over, 4 off it. India are 1 for 132.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Doesn't beat the infield. Needs to be on target. 4 runs out of there. India are 1 for 136.
Been some really good...
Onto that early. That could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Good pick up, big chance. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
11 runs added there. India are 1 for 156.
At the moment, they've got a chance in the next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in and keep up the shot making.
Position, I reckon. Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. You can just stand and admire that shot. Chance in the next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in.
Nicked it. It's going to go all the way to the boundary.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple ways of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 9 runs added in that over. India are 1 for 171.
At the moment, they've got a chance in the next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in and keep up the shot making.
Finds the edge. A direct hit and this could be gone. Three added in that over. India are 1 for 100. India weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
At the moment. Ashok has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Too good. That is huge.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Full. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke. Straight through the covers.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. That's the over. India are 1 for 191.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them, and this could be a huge swing of momentum.
2 for 193.
Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
And you're going to get punished on this pitch. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. They need one to win.
That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.